Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back, everybody, on this lovely Monday of the 21st. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you, George. Good to see you, Lita, Michael, everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live. Hopefully, everyone had a great Father's Day. I know I did. It was a really exciting Father's Day. I have to congratulate my nephew. Got engaged on the beach. We go to an area on Long Island. All of a sudden, his fiance, which was future fiance, I was like, why is there so many people here? We had about like, I don't know, like 10 boats and probably about 75 people. Like, oh, it's Father's Day. We're going to tailgate on the beach. And sure enough, he got engaged. He was pretending he was going clamming and stuff. And said, I found an oyster and opened it up. She's like, they don't have oysters here. It's just clams. And all of a sudden, boom, there was a nice ring. So it was very, very emotional. It was great. So I'm very happy. It was a really nice Father's Day. But it's time to go back to work. I mean, listen, we got a nice little bounce in the market. We're up about 400 points. We had a huge catastrophe last week. A lot of crazy stuff going on. Remember, it is going to be a short week because of Juneteenth yesterday. Well, it was a holiday, national holiday. Market was closed. There's 4 days. And the thing about you have to understand about the holidays is that which also it's going to mess things up a little bit too is that 4th of July is going to come up. So we're having a lot of these big 3-day weekends, especially with the summer around. And with that said, everyone, wants to take off on Friday and come in late on today and whatever it is. So there's going to be there's only going to be some small opportunities. Today, for some of you don't know, which is very important, today is Tuesday, which is Traders Talk. So the reason why I'm bringing that up and letting you remind you all is because this is actually one of the best times to learn how to trade. Shockingly, usually summers are not that busy because people are on vacation. Probably more August, I would say now. But I mean, Jesus, you see with the volatility that we're having is just unbelievable. Day trading has been hands down phenomenal. Everyone out there, we're looking at what's happening with the market, with the trading and everything else. And I'm getting more and more people complaining like, oh my God, I'm losing, I'm getting crushed. Do I hold on to these things? Let me tell you, there's been day trading in general has been phenomenal. So that's really what's been really going on pretty great. I want to talk about some of the stocks that we traded going into last week because we had a couple of really, really good ones. First of all, Revlon was just absolutely phenomenal. They filed they were going to go bankrupt, and then all of a sudden, you could see how the stock just in one day went from 450 all the way down to about $1. Just got crushed, and just the last couple of days was just a fun stock to trade. It was going up about 100% a day. Just it was going up $2, going up $1, coming down. Just great volatility on the stock. Let me just show you here a little bit more on the intraday chart so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But there we go, right there. Like on Friday, it was just great. At 9:30, I mean, literally went from like 280 all the way up to about 380. That's $1. That's not 10 cents. That is an actual dollar in 30 minutes. And then right around for some of you from, maybe you can't be an early bird, maybe different parts of the world. I mean, we had this, it went from 350 all the way up to about 470. And then obviously it started making lower lows, it was pretty much done there. But that stock had some great volatility. You could see it here, even on the day before that. Great run up at 9:30. Well, actually about 11. Ran from like $1.50 to about $3 and came back down. You could see how it started making a little bit of a Fausto flag over there. But just that was a really, really nice winner as in from last week. A couple other ones. MREO was pretty cool. Deborah, we're going to check out that stock too. That was a good stock. We traded that stock in the past. UAVS. So this stock also, MREO, was another really nice mover too. And let me just bring this up right here. You could see it on Friday. Great pop up. Was an 80-cent stock. Ran to $1.40. Really nice move there. Please don't misconstrue. Think that don't think that inexpensive stocks you can't make money with them. That one was pretty good. Roblox had a push in the afternoon. Was it RDBX? That one did really well. We've been doing well on the swing trade on that stock. It was at 220. Thing ran all the way to $17. But really nice push on. Oh, God, open up. What happened? I hate when I do that. I close one of my screens. So much easier just to close it up and move it back up again. But the RD, it was the RDBX. Nice move right in the after hours. I won't do that again. So 230 ran from like 570, 1075, ran all the way to about 1150, only about $12. You know, 1,000 shares, even if you bought 500, you did pretty well on that. That could be a really nice day's pay right there. All right, so with that said, let's do some shopping. Let's talk about what's going on this morning. Just forget, got to turn the page. What happened on Friday is, and what happened last week, that's in the books. Let's focus on the future because that's what we teach you here at CyberTrade University. We teach you how to read the future. And the future is follow the money. Use level 4 like we teach you what to do and go from there. Let me just bring it back up. Looks like I had to bring that. Let me bring up my level 4. But anyway, a couple of stocks, obviously, the biggest percentage gainer right now is up 84%, VALN. But you can see right here, the stock has pretty much flatlined. It's a buyout. It's a buyout. So, you know, we work off our big percentage gainers and losers. Let's move this over here. Perform updates. Let's bring up my level 4 up here. There we go. Put this over here. And there was a couple other stocks that had some big moves. And some of them we did find this morning on the watch list. But this one just kind of made a little bit of a move just recently this morning. You could see it made a nice pop right before, you know, what time is that? Right at 8 a.m. The 8 a.m. move right there. Right from $1.10 all the way to $1.70. Great pop up. But big resistance levels right here going back in the beginning of the year. Kind of hit it and started to go back down. But I like it. Traded 4.4 million shares. We're going to keep an eye on this stock, HCTI. Remember what we always taught you. You're here to make money, and that's it. The stock is a warrant. Here's the main stock right here, GGPI. Another stock up about 5%. It was pretty. Looks like I had a good move on Friday, but probably going to pass on that one. PTCT was one of them also that showed up in the morning. Nice pop at 8 a.m. right here. Went from like 27 all the way to $36. That is a huge mover. One big problem with this stock. Very, very big spread. Remember, the big thing that we always teach you is what's called the 3 T's. Tradable, trend, and trap. As of right now, what we're looking for is tradable stocks. When you're dealing with a stock with a big spread like that, if you're on the wrong side, with the small tier size of 100 shares, you can really blow up your account. I'm not putting that on the watch list as much as more people are talking about it and think it is. Same thing with the, what else we got? ADN. Okay, so ADN was one of the stocks that we found this morning. They made a big move at 7 o'clock this morning from 280, shot up all the way to about, right when we pretty much, a lot of us start getting into the room, right before 8 a.m. It kind of died right here, but it is gapped up the last couple of days. Almost looks like a reverse stock split. But stock looks like it's kind of flat right here. It's got a good trend. I don't like it starting to build a little bit of a Fausto flag. We want to break higher highs. If I go back from yesterday's move, Friday's move, I'm sorry, you could see that there is some big resistance right around 340 to 360. If I hop on over here, let me look on level 4 and see what we got going on. So let's see where the money is. I could probably almost bet that there's big iceberg orders sitting there, and that's the reason for it, why it's having a tough time breaking. Yeah, I guess so. I was right. You got about 20,000, about 10,000. You could see there are 300 shares, 500 shares, whatever. Really big iceberg orders right around there, around the 45. Kind of explains why it's having a tough time breaking that resistance. Got to follow the money, fellow traders. A couple other stocks out there. We're gonna. Chris is bringing up the what is it? The AUVI in the cyber group room. So the this stock right, AUVI, it's up about 17%. Nice little push right here. AUVI. We've traded this stock just a couple of days ago. The stock was at $1, ran to $4 it's on a little bit of an uptrend. It was backing off the last couple of days, but it is up pretty big. Go check your journals. If you did your homework the way we taught you, see how you traded the stock to make sure it was up in your style. Remember, the second biggest thing you got to keep in mind is it in your level? Remember, you know, the more you risk, it's not the more you can make, it's the more you can lose. So you want to make sure the stock is tradable for you. Losers, hopping over here on the losers, ACAD is taking a very big hit. Pharmaceutical stock, we know that pharmaceutical stocks don't come back. I don't need to explain it. We covered that very deeply in classes. Everything else on that big watch list on the losers is nothing. CNVI, another big buyout right here. Stock's up at you can see it, buyout right there, flat line. Stock right here looks pretty interesting, this BKSY. All right, so I had a nice pop right around that 752, ran from 210. Nice little Fausto flag. I know we were talking about this one early in the morning in the SIDU group room. Nice little push, but she kind of died here around 8:30. She's got some resistance levels right here. Just going to put up and see what's going on level 4. See where all the money is right now. All right, so we got some orders right here. We got a buy right here around about 10,000, about 20,000 shares, right around 264. A little bit here at 270. Not really any big iceberg orders anywhere else. You got this guy for 35,000 around 250. So that kind of probably explained this big support levels there, and that's why it's really not going anywhere. So not really seeing a really substantial buyers and sellers out there, which kind of explains why it's really not going anywhere. GROV is not really doing too much. Spirit Airlines has been a really nice, good move. I think they're the ones being bought out by, was it JetBlue? I think they are. I tell you, what the hell's going with the airlines? Holy crap. My wife came back from Florida. Her plane got delayed. LaGuardia completely shut down regarding about coming in. I mean, listen, that's pretty scary. They said they're understaffed. Stewardess is obviously feeling very disrespected. They, people on the plane, they're not coming to work. I mean, it's a pretty big issue, and for them to cancel flights, I mean, it's pretty bad. So where are they? Are they getting infected? Yeah, I mean, you can see Delta took a little bit of a hit right there, but my God, the cruise line stocks went down almost to the COVID lows. Was it like CCL and everything else? Yeah, I know you guys were trading and shorting that stock. Got a little bit of a comeback on some of them though. Yeah, but they're taking a big hit. It's funny. I'm not hearing too many people jumping on cruises. So one thing I could say, if you like a cruise, I like cruises. I think you probably want to wait when COVID probably is going to be, out of the way. Just make sure you buy insurance and try to get a good deal. They're probably giving good deals on it. On those. So I'm not seeing anything else exciting about that. I just want to bring up Boyle. So Boyle, we were a big fan of that. We were trading it right around the 20s and 30s. The stock had a huge run to almost about 140. Boyle's taken a massive hit. Look at that. Look how fast it dropped from the 6th of June all the way down to here. It's almost down over about 50% haircut. But we had a hell of a rally on that stock. So very volatile stock. You can't trade too many shares of it. But if Boyle looks like if it breaks this 60, it's coming all the way back down to the 40s. So, but it is a category 5. All right. Anything else I did not call out that's not on this list? Remember, it is Tuesday, coming back from a holiday. Don't be fooled because the market is up, about 400 points. There are some brand names that are making some big moves. I'm just letting you know, I am not going to get caught into this. I'm still not a buyer. One thing we learn as day traders, you got to be patient. If you want to do some swing trades, it takes a couple of days to see what happens, what we've learned as a day trader, to realize, okay, is this the bottom or not? But until then, I don't see a bottom yet. This could just be some short covering. I need to see more consistency. And from what you heard what the Fed's doing, they're really going to be nailing interest rates harder and harder and harder, which is going to hurt some of these stocks substantially. So you're just probably having some short covering going on. I mean, when you look at that Dow, it doesn't look too well. All right, cyber traders, let's get ready for the market open up. Don't forget Traders Talk today. I will be on NASDAQ at the Market Center tomorrow, so we'll send out an email so you guys can watch that. I'm going to be talking about level 3, NASDAQ Total View, which I call level 3. So if you're watching us, we'll send you that link. You can watch it live on Twitter for all of you. So I'll be there tomorrow. And then, like I said, just don't get too cocky today, all right? Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. And don't forget to miss Traders Talk. Oh, one last thing. Josh is going to yell at me if I didn't tell you this. But don't forget, where is it? We have the phase 2 that's starting, right, Josh? I think you told me. We got phase 2 that's going on starting tomorrow, I believe. I think he had over here. Phase 1 finishing up today. lesson 1, 2 on Wednesday. There you go. And lesson 3 and 4 is going to go over chart patterns. That's what's going to be going on. So don't miss that class. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. And for everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you back here at 2:30.